Considering this new Bond, no, not a time to die, is it? Considering this new Bond takes place and is a continuum from Spectre, I thought I would do a trailer reaction to both movies, Spectre, and I will follow with the new Bond, No Time to Die, is it? I still haven't seen Spectre. I just haven't seen it. I think it came too soon after Skyfall. 1 minute, well, it was a contradiction. We were all thinking, how are we going to follow up Skyfall? And then the next second, it suddenly dropped. We got the sequel out of the blue, didn't we? That's the story really behind Spectre, isn't it? And it was bound to fail, wasn't it? It was bound to fail across the board, wasn't it? And both critics and fans, it was bound to fail expectation-wise for both. It was never going to match up to Skyfall, was it? Skyfall was one of these movies which had a beginning, middle, and end, wasn't it? It was not really a traditional type of Bond, was it? It was where a traditional type of Bond is very corny, very cheesy, very cliched, thrills, lavish set pieces, explosions, etc., etc. It did have its explosions, Skyfall, but they were in their place. That was in the final segments of the movie. The explosions, final segments of the movie. It had a very dramatic feel to it, Skyfall, didn't it? It was basically a classic movie, wasn't it, Skyfall, overall? So Spectre, its sequel was bound to fail, wasn't it? It came out of the blue, it had to fall, it had to land, didn't it, the sequel to Skyfall? It had to, otherwise we would never have got away from Skyfall, would we? I noted that the players from the movie are appearing in No Time to Die, is it? And then the stories are continuum. And then as I say, I took note of the movie Spectre, who was in that. When I looked back at the previous movie, I noted they're in the new movie. And then I took note of who exactly was in Spectre. And so I thought today I would do a trailer reaction to both. I'd do Spectre and then I'd follow it with No Time to Die, okay? So I'll give cues throughout this video, but that's what I'm going to do, right? One after the other, okay? I'm going to start with Spectre. I'm going to have the volume on low and I'm going to do 3, 2, 1 countdown to it. So you at home, it's the 2-minute 32 trailer. It's up on the Bond website, on the official Bond website. Just go to the official Bond website and it's called the new Spectre trailer. It's the second of the 3. It's 2-minute 32. And if I make comments throughout it, I will pause and I will look to you and I will say something about it. And then I will, once I finish saying something about it, I will return to the trailer and press play again. And okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Great beginning to it. Very traditional, very stylistic in the style of this very 70s. One got that with the Roger Moore movie when that was set in. This is it. I think it was a 70s movie. Roger Moore, very 70s stylistically wise. The intro to it, okay? Where you've got the skull and bones and the parade in the street. That is straight from that. It gives one a feeling of that movie Bond, the Roger Moore movie from the 70s. Jane Seymour was in it as well. It's that very classic 70s Bond feel. I remember at the time I saw it and I thought, that is tacky just to draw viewers in, but it does look good. But yeah, as I say, they were never going to win with Spectre, were they? They were never going to, were they? Who knows? And we're going to see Ray Fiennes taking over saw at the end of Skyfall, didn't we? Very end of Skyfall. Just prior to the credits, had his arm in bandage because they'd just all been shot up, hadn't they, in the law courts. Here he's all buffed up, walking around like Schwarzenegger, the man himself, which he was not that kind of man in Skyfall. He just looked like a normal downtrodden civil servant. It looks like he's going to be a completely robust type on a similar level to the woman he's replacing. She was very masculine, wasn't she? Very masculine he's playing in this movie, looks like, compared to what he did in Skyfall. I remember thinking in Skyfall, the end of Skyfall, I remember thinking as I was watching Skyfall, it's a shame we got to see him in those final closing moments of the movie in Skyfall. I think it was obvious it was going to be Ray Fiennes' character who was going to take over as yeah, I thought it played off a little bit tacky, the fact that we actually got to see him. I think it was enough. Critically, we got the clues that it was going to be Ray Fiennes, and not just him playing it, not just he was going to take over, but actually Ray Fiennes as the part. It was nice the way they did that in the narrative. It was going to be him, and it was like a fourth wall breaking mode it was, and it was quite clever. And I think they ruined that by actually showing him in that scene we had at the end of Skyfall where he was interacting with Bond. Yeah, I didn't quite like the fact that we saw Ray Fiennes as at the end of Skyfall. We get him here playing for real in Spectre. Still wasn't enough to make me go see the movie. I'd say I still haven't, so I still don't know, as I'm speaking now, how he pulled off Comments welcome below. How did you feel he played as? How did you feel it when he went down as how do you feel his character portrayal of was? Comments below, tell me how you feel it went. Back. I think Daniel Craig can't play straight drama to save his life. Bond anyway, in the way he plays Bond. I don't think he can play Bond straight. Like, he plays it like camp. And to me, the more he plays, it's very camp. He plays it like as if one was in a Carry On movie. Yeah, he looks like Sid James as well to me. Right? The more as the Bonds go on, the more camp he appears to be. Extreme camp, where he just went like that. The click with his neck, like that. He has this way about him, Daniel Craig, where he tightens up his lip. He's trying to be serious, where he's trying to be straight. And he just does these little mannerisms, I won't say twitches, but he has these mannerisms as well. He does when he's being very serious and proper. His portrayal of James Bond, and I think it just goes. It makes me laugh. I think it looks dead camp. I think he can't play James Bond. I feel he plays him for camp, as camp. Not like Roger Moore played him. Roger Moore was more hammy. I think honestly Craig plays him. It's very camp. James Bond we get from Daniel Craig, very camp. way Craig walks like that. He has his lips like this. Sucks in his cheeks. 29 seconds into the Spectre trailer. He's walking, you see him a front view of him walking. And he's supposed to be looking masculine and dominant and physically A grade, A sick. You know, full on A-list play, straight, dramatic, dominant role, the dominant masculine role. And we see fronts of him walking, shoulders back in the most gorgeous cut suit. But he's just walking, looks like that, cheeks sucked in with his lips actually fish pouting. Camp as fuck. Fuck. And whether he's trying to be Roger Moore, whether he's trying to, pausing it again, whether he's trying to be Roger Moore, trying to do Roger Moore Bond, or if he is genuinely trying to play him in his own way, straight, either way, he can't be playing him for laughs. He's not playing Bond for laughs. He's not, is he? He's not playing him for laughs, right? He's not doing that, is he? Yeah. And every actor plays Bond has to play him straight, doesn't he? And then they do their own take on straight. It's camp as fuck. It's camp, man. Going back to it now. Huh? Fish pouting. Bloke from Casino Royale's in it. The bloke at the end of Casino Royale. He's still in this. He's there, sat there looking all dishevelled. He was at the beginning of Quantum of Solace, where he just had his leg shot, and he was transporting the boot of the car, where he was questioned. That dude here in Spectre, at the 50-second mark in the Spectre trailer we're watching, you'd have just seen it as well if you were watching it. He's in it, he's still alive. Crikey, he's still alive. His hair he looks like he's been held in captivity of some kind. Crikey, he's still alive. Going back to it. He's still alive. Now is where we first see the female girl who's in No Time to Die. I've just seen it now for the first time, the 1 minute, 3 minute mark. First time. It's very reminiscent of the female we got in that movie. We got a Sly Stallone movie. I'm sure it was a Sly Stallone movie in the 90s where John Lithgow was in it as well, and the young blonde female, very fair actress in it as well. Very reminiscent here. We've got snow as a backdrop. Very reminiscent of that 90s Sly Stallone movie with that fair-haired blonde female actress. Very reminiscent. She is very reminiscent. Very Living Daylighty. Pausing again. Very Living Daylighty is the feel I'm getting now from Spectre. Very extreme Living Daylighty. Segments in the trailer where we get the little private jet flying low through the forest and having its wings decapped by the forestry, by the trees, surrounding trees. And we have I've paused it here where Daniel Craig's Bond is standing in a snow scene with wooden cabins to the left behind him, all around it. He has that feel. Living Daylights, the movie The Living Daylights has that. The movie The Living Daylights has that kind of feel to it. Very much so. Where we see the private jet going down as if rafting its way down a ski slope with its wings decapped, going down as if there's some kind of chase scene going on in the snow, on the slopes of the snow, wherever they are. The snow scene, the snow setting has extreme living daylights type feel to it. Whether the stunt coordinators are from that movie, we shall see. Looks great. It was never going to succeed though, was it? In the hearts of fans and the critics alike. It was never going to. Pause. Looks like he was back in Quantum of Solace territory though, where he was. Well, I actually just touched on the beginning of Quantum of Solace, where they held that gentleman captive. Where I was just touched on a few minutes ago, just talking about that segment of Solace where he was shot up and escaped from, where he fled from. We see James Bond returning to that location where it's all been taped off. We see him returning to that location, unless I'm mistaken. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Pause again. Very eyes wide shutty, where we get to see Craig's Bond overlooking a dark shadowed overlooked balcony we're looking in a type of big hall setting, theatrical, operatic hall type setting. We've got like the silhouette of all these people standing there overlooking the balconies, all in dark silhouette, and we've got the camera focusing in, getting closer in on an individual, Daniel Craig's Bond. Very, very eyes wide shut. Very eyes wide shut, and we get to see the camera lighting on Craig's Bond, looking down at the approaching, what's his name, looking up, our baddie from the movie, what's his name, looking up, Christoph Waltz coming into view, looking up. Right. Very eyes wide shutty. Looks very good so far. Looks very good so far. Very attractive girl, the blonde fur-haired girl. Very attractive. Young, isn't she? Young, isn't she? We get the pause, we get the helicopter, excellent stunt work. We get the helicopter going over. Wonderful, wonderful set piece. Again, very reminiscent of. Now we're looking at Brosnan, aren't we? Pierce Brosnan. We're looking at his type of Bond now, aren't we? That black helicopter going over 360. Very stylish, Brosnan stylish there, I think. His territory. Very good. Even though Brosnan wasn't my Bond. We've got some Christoph Waltz and Bond face-to-face interaction going on. We've got Bond copping off with said blonde, attractive fair girl. Very nice. We've got the skeletal guy who's the tech wizard in this. We've got him looking again skeletal. Standard fare. What's his name? The whiz in Bond. What's his name? We had him played by. What's his name in the Brosnan movies? He's played by. I was going to say Bruce Forsyth. Then that's not, is it? Him out of Faulty Towers, for God's sake. Him. Got him. This dude here, another tall, skinny fella playing him. Yeah, I think he's well cast as him. I think a little bit too young though, but yeah, apart from that, I think yeah, he's well cast. He's playing it well. Yeah, a little bit too young. Spectre, we got the bullet going to the glass, and Spectre coming soon IMAX. Great, wonderful. We've got the look of peril on his face, looking up, going like that, looking up at Bond. Got the look of peril in the, the tech whiz dude. Got him. After we see James Bond kissing that there girl, it cuts to the scene where the tech whiz turns like that with the look of peril on his face, assuming he's looking at Bond, as if it's all starting to go down. And then at the time we were going to Spectre, we weren't to know that it was going to continue on to another movie. The way this trailer's cut, it's actually, in hindsight, it is as though it is going to follow into another movie with the tech whiz face turning into, say, state of peril, and then we got the close of the trailer. All very hindsighty, logic wise. Great trailer, wonderful. I'm going to take a break. I thought I'd be able to do one after the other, but it's not going to be possible. I will do No Time to Die another time, not this time, otherwise I might die. Okay. Tune in next vid. I think it will be. I'll do it back to back. Alright, I just have a little break. Next vid on the channel should be for No Time to Die. Alright. I will stick to my guns. I'll try and make it the next vid, okay? Over and out.